Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and I wanted to show you something really cool. So if you haven't done this in the past and you're new to Ark, or maybe it's just you haven't done this trick in quite a while, right? This is how you get an infinite amount of fertilizer inside of Ark Survival Ascended. So it's a pretty simple one. All you're going to do is have access to dung beetles and a Phiomia. That's all you need. Now, if you have quite a few dinos out on your base, you probably won't need a trick like this unless you've got a ridiculous amount of plants. But all you need is to get 2 cages, fill the cages with dung beetles on enable wander and enable feces collection, because they can now do that. And then you need a Phiomia. Now that Phiomia, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and have a bunch of stem berries on it, and that's pretty much the basic setup of what we're going to need. Dung beetle level doesn't matter, and Phiomia level matters a little bit. You want it all leveled into food. If you can get higher level food, that's what you want, but that's kind of where we start with this. Now, if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing the channel. I'm starting to get near 100,000. That's kind of been my dream all along. So anyways, what do we do? So you have a Phiomia, you've leveled it into food, you've got a couple of dung beetles inside of cages. What we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and enable, I'm going to turn this guy off before I just realized I had him in there. And you're just going to force feed this guy when you're not sitting on it. So when you force feed them, the Phiomias, just so you can see this, will automatically produce a ridiculous amount of poop. And they kind of just, they're a poop factory. And they keep going through all this poop, and you can see this thing just poop, 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 poop. All you have to do is feed them stem berries. Now, the one thing that is going to happen is their food is going to go down. You can see this one's food in particular going down. So you need to also have regular mijo berries inside of them. You can force feed them mijo berries, or whatever you want to call them, other berries, in order to raise the food. So you basically drain them with the stem berries, causing them to poop a ridiculous amount. And then you force feed them the other berries, which gains their food back. So you just sit here and you can spend, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, not even, and drop, I don't know, however many stem berries you have into a Phiomia in order to get it to poop. And that poop is going to automatically encumber and be picked up by your dung beetle. Now, as long as your dung beetle is on wander, over however much time or however many stem berries you put into these Phiomias, right, it's going to allow your dung beetle to pick up a ridiculous amount of feces. Now you see no feces is there. So if I come over here and look inside these cages, all of a sudden I can see that I have a crazy amount of medium animal feces. Now, the benefit, each one of these medium animal feces is going to produce you 3 fertilizer and some oil. So it's a cheap little oil trick if you want oil as well, but the fertilizer is 3 per. So if you've got 1,000 mini poops that you've just fed to your Phiomia and have some dung beetles nearby, you have a total of 3,000 fertilizer. So this, it can go on forever. There's nothing that prevents you from doing this. The only thing that will is the Phiomia's food. So you can have multiple Phiomias or do whatever you need, and then just let the guys sit in a cage and leave them on wander. And every now and then you just show up again and they will have fertilizer waiting for you. I think it's a rate of 30 minutes, give or take, to per animal feces to 3 fert. So it's a really awesome little trick, and if you've never used it before, it's definitely one of the most valuable things in Ark. So that's it. That's all you have to do. And again, if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel. And other than that, Teach out.